why the sister chromatids does not separate in anaphase first of meiosis. However, sister chromatid separates in anaphase steps or step of mitosis. Why it happens? It is due to a particular protein that is known as sugosine. This particular protein binds to the condensin complex. Condensin is the protein complex that is required for the condensation of chromosomes at the equator, at the centromere, and towards the entire length of the chromosome. This condensin protein is released by separase enzyme. We have already discussed this separase enzyme, but whenever this sugosine protein is present, it hinders, it block the activity of the separase enzyme on condensin complex. That's why the condensin protein is not released, is not replaced, is not released, and as a result of which both the sister chromosomes still remain attached together and move as a single unit towards the one pole. This is the reason that why the sister chromatid separation does not take place in meiosis, however it takes place in mitosis. So in anaphase condition, half number of chromosomes, that is 23 chromosomes with their identical copy, moves towards one pole, and similarly 23 chromosomes with their identical copy moves towards another pole. And now at telophase, the nuclear membrane starts formation around the separated chromosomes at opposite pole. Now here we can say that this particular cell that has started dividing through meiosis, now it has reached to the telophase, and we have two cells. And if this dividing cell was of a human cell, human genetic reproductive cell, so now we have two cells, and this cell has 23 chromosomes, this has also 23 chromosomes, but every chromosome has its sister chromatid attached with it. So now these two daughter cells act as a mother cell for meiosis second, and meiosis second is just like the mitosis. So what happens? Similarly, this mother cell follow all the steps of mitosis such as prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. So 23 chromosomes are there, and we can represent this one chromosome out of the 23 chromosomes. So here in meiosis second, the prophase second of meiosis second, spindle formation takes place at the opposite pole, and these are the spindle fibers, and one copy of these two sister chromatids moves towards one pole and another copy at the another pole. So if these are 23 chromosomes and every chromosome has its identical copy attached with it, definitely 23 chromosome will be moved at one pole and their identical copy at another pole. Similarly, for this cell, 23 chromosomes move at one pole and another set of the same chromosome at another pole. So at the completion of meiosis, we will have four cells. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and each cell will have a total chromosome of 23, and these chromosomes will have or may have different in genetic information, because in meiosis first exchange of genetic information has taken place between homologous chromosomes through homologous pairing. So this is all about the meiosis. So if any query you arise, I will try to answer, and if you have come to know about the mitosis, there should be no problem for you to understand the meiosis. Thank you.